Here's why 90% of tax pros stay stuck under 6 figures. And here's the big secret. It's not because they lack leads.
No, the problem is there's 3 things that get in the way. Inconsistent leads, no follow-up systems, and no closers.
Yep, here's the deal. Because here you could have a ton of leads, but no conversions. So leads technically aren't your problem. A lot of people are like, oh, I need more leads. I just need to buy leads. I just need to get it. Just give me the leads. But the thing is actually what you really need and what shifts everything is the conversions.
That's correct.
So what is our solution for the 3 ceilings?
We want to break that, right? And introduce this done for you system. Completely books appointments while you
work or sleep.
Right? You're still busting it. That's the one thing we've noticed, that it changes the game when you can actually see leads coming in the door and then
get them booked, which is the biggest deal. And then the second, the actually biggest, even after getting them booked, is actually getting those leads closed. So it's a revenue in the door for you, not just like, hey, I've got a pile of leads and how am I I don't have time actually now to get back to them.
True.
Or it's been too long and now that lead's gone cold. So this is what we recommend. If you're like, yes, I resonate with this, or tell me what's the solution. And it's really what it is first, can we tell the story?
Yeah, I think it's actually needed. Let's tell it.
So this is based off of not just like, oh, we think that this is the best solution. It's based off of a case study of one of our clients, and we rolled this system out for them, this exact system, which is just bringing in leads. So getting the leads, that's the first step, but you can't just stop right there. Then you get them booked through setters, and then going from there, making sure you have a closer.
Sure. So
this company that we're going to tell you about, they went from like the campaign 0, starting at 0, and we got them in there, got them really clear, got them clear. This is another thing, getting clear on who you're targeting.
Yes.
And what your offer is. Getting super clear on that, work through that with them. And then within the first year, they were hitting 7 figures, you guys, from this one campaign, from 0, one campaign, 7 figures, and now they're at multiple 7 figures, and we just passed, I think we're just a little over a year.
Yes.
But here's the kicker. When we launched, they were getting leads in the door, but if you don't have someone who can close these leads, you could have someone taking the calls and doing the things,
right?
But if you don't have a closer that can close, you're still in trouble. So that's what this system does. It's a done for you, working through the ads, setting up the automations, doing the CRM, and bringing in the setters and the closers to actually close the deals, bring in the revenue for you guys. So that is what we've seen work really, really well. If you're missing any part of it, it's not going to work. And that's why we realized, we're like, hey, we need to package this together and have it as a package so that you're not missing any component. Because if you're not having any leads, the thing isn't going to work. If you don't have automations to where it's like, as soon as someone submits and feels like, yes, I want to learn more.
Yes.
They're getting that automated text. They're getting those automations, those bots reaching out to them in a professional, friendly manner to book the calls. As a setter, you're missing out.
Yes.
And then the biggest one is what?
Making sure that they get on the calls.
And with the close.
And make it close. Yeah. There's so many times we've seen even appointment setting. We've been using AI. Of course, that's going to be that intermittent like text or message in between when you're like, you're busy, you're sleeping, you're not even awake when they're trying to reach you. The AI helps, right? But there's no way that we've ever seen 0 closes happen with AI. It's all about the person on the other end that really does the job of closing that sale.
Yep.
The other thing I'll say is, if you haven't done the homework of finding or who, when you're trying to get that ideal person in the door, do that first. And we have a video on that. We have actually a course on it. We'll put it in the description. But do this first and then come after it with full force using these 3 things. Yeah,
it's really, really powerful when you get everything tied together. But Mike, that's a great point, because even if you have you're running ads to get leads, you've got your setters, you've got the automations, you've got the setters, you've got the closers.
Right.
But if you're not super clear on who you're going after and the offer and making sure that that's really dialed in, that's a really key component. That's something we do offer, obviously, in this done for you package. But if you're just like, hey, I want to do this on my own. That's something, don't skip over that. Really come in, because the thing we hear a lot of times is, oh, I want to market myself to everyone. And we're always like, no, you need to narrow it down to who, especially if you're starting out. Pick your industry that you've had success with, like really good success with. Like, hey, I have my best case study with this person. I love working with them. They have an industry where I could really see that scaling for my business. Get that honed in. Don't skip over that part of it. So, So if you are tired of doing this on your own, if you're like, hey, I've tried this, I've tried ads before, and that's another thing, like this case study we're talking about, they had tried doing ads before and it had failed. They had tried doing a lot of other things. We hear that a lot. Like, I've tried the webinars, I've tried this, I've tried that, and it hasn't worked. And we're just like, great, let's have a conversation. And so if you're tired of trying that, doing it yourself, or trying other agencies and it's not working. So if you're tired of doing everything yourself, or you've tried multiple different campaigns, you've tried the webinars, you've tried all the things and it's still not working, then it might be time to reach out. Click the link below, book a strategy call. It's not going to be with someone else. It's going to be with Mike and I, and we'll see if we can be a fit, if we can help you grow and scale. Right, Ben?
Exactly. No pressure. 15-minute call. We won't waste your time. We'll honor that time and make sure we get the right things, which is just one, or maybe a few questions actually to get centered, and then understand where you're at. Because then you'll know. We'll all know. Actually, all three of us will be like, yes, this does make sense to take the next step. Otherwise, you don't lose any time. It's just 15 minutes and you'll get some insights. I think that's a bigger thing. Clarity where you're at.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thanks guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Yes, don't forget, click subscribe. See you on the next one.